Deep in a remote corner of the world, far beyond the reach of roads or satellites, a rainforest stretched like a living continent of green. It was a place where the air felt heavier, as if the forest itself breathed slowly, watching everything that passed beneath its canopy. When dawn arrived, the first light fractured through the leaves in thin golden sheets, scattering diamond-bright reflections across the wet ground. Birds announced the morning with trills that echoed between the towering trunks, while distant howls rolled like thunder from unseen cliffs. For centuries, this jungle had guarded its secrets with silence and shadow, and only a few outsiders had ever dared to explore its depths. Ethan Hale had grown up dreaming of forgotten landscapes and undiscovered species. A field biologist with a reputation for disappearing into wildernesses others avoided, he came to this jungle searching for an animal believed extinct, an elusive black-striped leopard mentioned only in the journals of a long-dead explorer. Most dismissed the creature as a myth, but Ethan trusted the clues he'd collected. Claw marks on ancient stone, footprints that didn't match known predators, whispers from tribes who spoke of a shadow cat that moved like smoke. On his 6th day inside the rainforest, he woke to the soft rustle of branches above his hammock. The air carried a smell of damp moss and fruit bruised by the night. His guide, Rafik, poured boiling water into a dented metal cup, glancing nervously toward the darkened tree line. There had been signs: fresh droppings, shredded bark, a metallic growl that curled through the trees after dusk. Whatever stalked them wasn't far. They trekked through dense undergrowth, machetes slicing vines that hung like ropes. The ground pulsed with life. Ants marched in synchronized columns, frogs glimmered like living jewels along fallen logs, and high overhead, spider monkeys swung in bold arcs between branches. The deeper they moved, disappeared there without sound. No tracks, no straggle, as if swallowed by the jungle itself. Ethan felt a chill, but it wasn't fear. It was anticipation, a sense that the truth he'd chased for years was waiting just beyond that valley. Sometime past midnight, a low rumble vibrated through the ground. The forest fell completely silent. Even the insects stopped. Ethan rose from his bedroll, the hairs on his arms lifting as if touched by static. In the darkness beyond the fire's glow, 2 amber points flickered, eyes steady and unblinking. He froze. The creature stepped forward, its silhouette emerging like a living shadow. Muscles rippled beneath obsidian fur striped with faint silver that shimmered when it moved. The leopard was real, but it wasn't alone. A second pair of eyes ignited, then a third. Rafik whispered that they were circling. Ethan felt the weight of centuries pressing into that moment. The jungle had kept these predators hidden from the world for a reason. They weren't only rare. They were perfectly adapted hunters, silent as drifting leaves until they chose to strike. The largest one approached, its paws soundless on the forest floor. Ethan expected aggression, but instead the leopard stopped a few feet away and lowered its head. It wasn't submission. It was curiosity. The animal was evaluating whether the intruder was a threat. Ethan slowly kneeled, lowering his gaze. After a long, tense pause, the leopard let out a deep, resonant breath, almost like a sigh, and stepped back into the shadows. Their camp, deliberate and precise. A message he understood. The leopards tolerated their presence, for now. But the valley ahead was something else entirely. As they continued their descent, the air shifted from warm to strangely cold. Birds avoided the trees here. Even the wind seemed unwilling to pass through. Near a cliffside clearing, Ethan discovered what the explorers before him might have seen. An ancient stone arch half-buried in vines, carved with depictions of the leopard, guardian, hunter, protector. It wasn't just an animal. It was part of the jungle's identity, woven into legends long before humans mapped continents. As he stood there, the same amber eyes appeared at the tree line, watching him silently. This time he didn't approach, and neither did the creature. Their understanding was simple. This was its world, not his. Some discoveries weren't meant for cages or laboratories or documentaries. Some belonged only to the wilderness that created them. Ethan left the jungle a week later with no photographs, no samples, no proof at all. Only a story few would believe, but he didn't mind. The shadow cat existed, alive and thriving, and the jungle, enigmatic, ancient, untamed, had allowed him to witness it, then sealed the secret behind its walls of green once more.